The world will tremble as mass cleansing activity increases on a personal as well as on a collective level, including Earth herself. Weather and earthly changes being more frequent throughout the world. Focusing on raising one's frequency is paramount at this time. This way, you know the steps and vibrations to the dances of spiritual evolution, flowing and finding your balance amidst the storms. Do not give in to the fear and chaos unfolding into the outer world. Your capacity for holding light and love continues to increase as you cleanse and release more of the old. In turn, you are able to reach and touch many more along the way. Regardless, if you do not speak to people, simply crossing paths with them, at a store, park, anywhere, the light you hold touches their magnetic field and is chosen by them. This creates ripples in their consciousness and their heart, creating triggers for higher awareness in them, propelling them to seek more. Love and fear will not continue to coexist for much longer on Earth. The splitting of worlds is to become quite evident even for those unaware of the process of ascension. The signs are to be overwhelming. Raise your frequency, rise with the earth, feel the new waves of light flowing towards you, and portals opening to new realms and experiences for greater expansion. This is it. You are ready to take flight and hold the world on your wings, entering the new reality of paradise, completing the mission, uplifting the galaxy, and beyond into higher plans of existence. Showing the universe. What once was thought impossible, humanity emerging from the darkest timelines, was made possible by you. What you have done and continue to do on Earth is sending waves of light, love, hope, and joy to creation as a whole. These upgrades are strengthening our ability to accept new patterns of reality. Some will flow with it, and some will resist it. We are definitely seeing that playing out. These new patterns of reality are beyond our imagination within our infinite minds, but that is changing. For example, we think that the elimination of poverty, hunger, disease, the abuse of power, and every other form of pain and suffering is the precursor to a glorious outcome. These are very important, but they are all just noise. The ultimate reason we are being calibrated at an accelerated level is eventually Earth will not be sustained or empowered by that miscreated and mutated grid system anymore. When you project yourself into your desired future experience and feel the feelings of the experience, you've made the connection to this specific reality. The more consistent you are with your future feeling projection, the easier it is to experience your desired reality. At the beginning of practicing this process, the shorter the time distance, the easier it is to experience your desired reality. The longer the time distance to the desired reality, the more consistent you will need to be with honing in on the feeling of having it. You can't allow any contradictory feeling to your desired reality to enter the process. Therefore, we recommend to practice with these smaller time distances. For example, simply intend for the next moment to experience a pleasant outcome. Moment by moment, you can strengthen this muscle of stepping into your desired reality, one moment at a time. Soon, you will be able to make bigger and bigger leaps into your desired future reality that will be vastly different from what you are experiencing right now. We are being given a new template to begin this new grid system, which will ultimately bring heaven to earth. Heaven is a reality that many of us couldn't even fathom in our current restrictive reality, but it's coming. Many of you who are on this accelerated awakened path feel this deep, profound knowing of our destiny. The resistors find that feeling foreign, which it is, but they are feared, and that creates friction. I've said many times you can either take the gravel road or the paved road. Remember, the answer to our fall from grace, which was a deeply implanted program that we unknowingly manifested as our reality, is being able to identify with that realm we are exploring. We've been cut off from that ability and all that insight, information, and wisdom. We have what I believe is a built-in intervention system, because without this, the decisions of the evolving soul would be completely left up to free will, and some would never make it out of the bondage of identification of material form. We need to remember at the time of the fall, there was already an answer, because in eternity all time happens now. So, ultimately, there is no lapse in time between the problem and the answer. We all have coded triggers that are meant to guide us throughout our lives. These triggers affect the functioning of free will significantly. Many call it the ascension template. The link is eternal and can never be broken. We are beginning to connect to this first essential link, which is the connection between our separated soul and our higher self.